and welcome to session 2 of Time Out for Parents, the primary years. In this session, we will be looking further at children's needs. In session 1, we looked at the goals of parenting, the temperaments of our children, and their most basic needs. In session 2, we will be looking beyond the basic needs of children, their physical and safety needs, and looking further into their social and self-esteem needs. So, we have talked about the goals of parenting to ensure that children feel loved, accepted, safe, and supported through ups and downs, that they enjoy their childhood and they embrace their childhood for what it is. We talked about preparing them for adulthood, to be able to function in the outside world, to cope with the knocks of life and bounce back, and to form healthy relationships and contribute to society. So, thinking beyond child's physical needs, we're looking at their emotional needs. So, what are children's emotional needs? Some words that come to mind are acceptance, affection, approval, attention, comfort, encouragement, respect, security, and comfort. Children need to know they are loved. Feeling loved and valued gives a sense of belonging, boosts self-esteem, and can help to improve behaviour. I think this applies to everyone, not just children. Temperament affects how we understand, feel, and accept love. We all love our children, but the challenge is expressing that in a way that they will understand. While saying I love you is important, it's not enough for them to feel it unconditionally. So what we do with them, for them, and to them speaks louder than words. It lets them know how we really feel about them. Dr. Gary Chapman identified 5 ways in which love can be expressed and or received. This is called the 5 love languages. These 5 ways are words of affirmation, touch, such as hugs, kissing, holding hands, time, spending quality time together, actions, acts of service, what we do for our loved ones, and gifts, giving thoughtful gifts that are meaningful for the recipient. Take a moment now to pause the video and think about some ideas on how we might express love for each of our children in the 5 love languages. Everyone usually has a primary love language. That is the one that is their favourite way of communicating or receiving love. It's important to communicate and express our love to our children in all 5 ways to help them develop well emotionally and be more well-rounded and responsive. Let's think a bit further about how we can fulfill our children's emotional needs and talk about emotional bank accounts. A bank account has money going in and money coming out. Some examples of money going into our child's emotional bank account could be positive attention, kind words, encouragement, listening, having fun together, taking an interest in what interests them, and giving them our support. Pause again to think about what you could do with your child to put money into their emotional bank account. Think back to those 5 love languages and which one your child most resonates with. What might be some things that will be like money being withdrawn from their emotional bank account? So, what have we thought about in this session? We've thought about children's emotional needs and how to meet them. We've thought about the 5 love languages, the ways in which children best receive love and attention. We've thought about their emotional bank account, how we can fill their bank account with good things. And we've thought about praise and encouragement. Pause the video now to think about one particular thing you'll take away from today. I have learnt that. As a result, I intend to, or I would like to think more about. So as a focus for the week, there is an emotional needs list that you can find in a link at the bottom of this video. Choose one you would like to actively try to meet for your child this week. Find some specific ways that you might be able to put this into practice. For example, this week I want to meet my child's emotional need for attention. And I will try to do this by playing a game of choice with them. As a note, try to make it manageable. Is every night really manageable within your lifestyle and routine? Otherwise, you could both end up disappointed. It's important to think about your primary love language and how this might affect how you show love to your child. Think of some ways in which you can demonstrate love using each of the 5 love languages and see if you can do 1 or 2 of them this week.